I'm pleased to present our next guest with the Distinguished Service Medal and Citation in recognition of his years of dedicated service to the veterans of foreign wars. Brian Duffy joined the VFW back in 1983 with service in the United States Air Force. Brian served as a jet engine mechanic on F-4 Phantom fighter aircraft and later as a flight engineer aboard C-141 Starlifter transport aircraft. He deployed in support of several campaigns to include Grenada, Panama, Operation Desert Shield, and Desert Storm, then successfully transitioned to a career in civil aviation, serving as a flight engineer instructor, and ultimately retiring from the UPS as assistant chief pilot, having flown worldwide as an instructor, check captain on Boeing 757 and 767 aircraft. Brian was elected VFW Commander-in-Chief on July 27, 2016, at our 117th National Convention in Charlotte, North Carolina, making him the first Desert Storm veteran to lead our organization. True to his Irish heritage, Brian harnessed the battle cry, "Clear the way," during his year as National Commander and encouraged all VFW members to look for ways to say yes, looking for innovative ways of doing business, looking for that easy button, looking for all the ways through which we can best serve America's veterans. His contribution to our organization and to all those who exist to serve are many. Please join me in honoring Brian Duffy with the Distinguished Service Medal and Citation.
Distinguished Service Medal and Citation awarded to Brian Duffy in sincere appreciation and spirited recognition of his more than 35 years of dedicated and unwavering service to the veterans of foreign wars of the United States. His passion for serving others and progressive thinking has earned him the respect of his peers and served him well in clearing the way for veterans, service members, military families, and local communities during his many leadership roles within the VFW, to include his time in the organization's highest office as Commander-in-Chief. His steadfast commitment to upholding the values and mission of the VFW has left an indelible mark on the organization, earned him our deepest respect and appreciation. In witness whereof, we have hereunto set our hands and the official seal of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States, this 23rd day of July 2018, signed Keith E. Harman, Commander-in-Chief.
Thank you, Commander-in-Chief, and Kevin, thank you as well. Let me thank where it began. Let me thank Post 6590 in Cookstown, New Jersey. Let me thank Post 120 in Garden City, New York, and let me especially thank Middletown Post 1170 in Kentucky. Let me thank the Department of Kentucky for helping me along the way, and let me thank the commanders 2016 Clear the Way, the Irish Brigade. If you're here one last time, please stand and be recognized. I was mentioning to Keith, I think it was last week, I think as we progress through these opportunities in life, we think of those that help along the way, and I've talked about mentors many times, but and he mentioned about the easy button and looking for ways to say yes, and some of that is obviously borrowed. I can tell you one of the best quotes is from Bob McDonald, the former VA secretary, when he encouraged all of us, and me in particular, to always be willing to make the hard right decision versus the easy wrong one. I also tell you that an old chief pilot told me when he was talking about leadership, but he used the aviation term, he said, the only way you can gain lift and altitude is by leaning into the wind. You will never gain altitude with the thrust reversers deployed. And let me add another one, Cooper T. Holt, the great commander, past commander from Tennessee. Perhaps as he understood I was progressing, he told me, wherever you go, whatever you do, never sell your soul. And finally, let me add one to all of you. Let me continue to encourage you that wherever you find VFW dragons, slay them. Thank you.